Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got some very exciting news today from Roadkill Nights. I was there this morning, and Dodge CEO Matt McAlear actually pulled a fast one on the media. So last week I was invited to a kind of a media gathering where we got to see the SRT HELLCAT Jailbreak Durango up close before everybody else did, as well as the new Charger Scat Pack and Charger RT, the internal combustion cars. But during our little meeting, Matt was talking to all of us and stuff, but he never said anything about a totally altered 2026 Dodge Durango lineup. So today, when we were at Roadkill Nights, he basically came out on stage and said, for 2026, all Durangos will have HEMIs.
495. The Durango GT becomes the most affordable all-wheel drive vehicle with a V8 in the industry, period. And for the first time ever, the Dodge Durango RT will be available for $392. Delivering a massive 475 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. 115 more horsepower over the previous 5.7. Delivering the most horsepower available in the industry for under $50,000. And last but not least, no matter how you measure it, the 710 horsepower Dodge Durango SRT HELLCAT now starts at a US MSRP of $79,995. Delivering unmatched performance at a new level of value.
They're getting rid of the Pentastar V6, and now the Durango GT has a V8. The RT goes to a 392 engine, and the HELLCAT's back, obviously. So let's break it down and kind of talk about these things. And it's different because it's kind of exciting going forward. And wait till you guys hear the prices. The prices are really crazy. So basically, first up, the Durango GT. Now, this was the entry-level model, and it still is, but it was powered by the Pentastar V6. I actually had one of these vehicles back. I had a 2018 one, and it was a solid vehicle for the family. But now it packs the legendary 5.7-liter HEMI V8 from the RT. So again, that's 395 horsepower, and basically, you know, nothing changes. You're just getting basically what the RT was last year now as a GT. So basically that's 65 more horsepower than the Pentastar, and it makes the GT, with its new price tag, the most affordable all-wheel drive V8 SUV on the market today. And that means it starts at just $42,495. And with that bump, of course, the GT now gets, you know, quicker acceleration, better towing. Basically, it can tow up to 8,700 pounds, and it gets the unmistakable HEMI rumble. So that's really cool. Now, let's talk about the Durango RT. This is where it gets really exciting. So in the past, obviously last year, and you know, ever since the Gen 3 Durango came out, the RT has always had the 5.7-liter, 345 cubic inch HEMI V8 under the hood. But now Dodge is switching it around. So basically, instead of having an SRT 392 model, the RT moves up to its own 392. So basically, there's no SRT 392 model anymore. The RT becomes it, if that makes any sense to you. So it gets the 6.4-liter 392 cubic inch HEMI V8. That means 475 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. Basically, that's a jump of 115 horsepower from the outgoing RT. And the new RT delivers more horsepower than anything else in its price range at just under 50 grand. So again, big news for the Durango. And of course, you know, the HELLCAT is back for 2026. We've talked about this already. They introduced the jailbreak and all that stuff. And I mean, it's exciting, but I don't think it's as exciting as the fact that we're getting a 392 Durango again. So you can watch the video about, you know, the SRT HELLCAT jailbreak from earlier today. But again, if you don't want the jailbreak, if you want to save some money, you can save $995 and just get a standard SRT HELLCAT. Now, a lot of people have been asking questions about the one-to-one or one-of-one program, the customization program. And honestly, Dodge is going to be selecting the few people that basically kind of how the Demon 170 program was. So we don't know who's going to get these special offers to have a true one-of-one Durango with a custom paint job. We don't know pricing just yet on this one-of-one concierge program, but we're waiting to hear, and hopefully soon. So the ordering opens up for the 2026 Dodge Durango on August 13th. So it's right around the corner. But again, the pricing is crazy. And with the pricing, Durango HELLCAT, if you get the standard Durango HELLCAT, it's basically bumped it down to only $79,995. So Dodge has done some really good cost cutting on its price range. And again, that's more value than anything else in the SUV high performance market. So again, a lot of exciting news from Dodge. So again, GT models, standard 5.7 liter HEMI. RT models, 392 HEMI. And then, of course, you have your HELLCAT. And then if you really want to get, like I said, kind of into your HELLCAT for an extra $1,000, you can get a Jailbreak. And then again, we don't know how much the custom 101 paint scheme program is going to cost. Dodge hasn't said nothing yet. So it could be like $10,000, maybe $20,000. We don't know. We just don't know yet. But as soon as I do find out, I'll make sure to let you guys know. But anyways, tell me what you think of the switch around of the Durango becoming all HEMIs for 2026. All HEMI powered vehicles. Leave your comment below. Make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
That is the quickest, fastest, and most powerful gas SUV on the planet, now starting under $80,000. The Charger Daytona Scat Pack, 670 horsepower, is the quickest, most powerful muscle car, and has the most horsepower in the industry available under $60,000. The 550 horsepower Charger Scat Pack is the most horsepower available under $55,000. The Durango RT 392 is the most horsepower available under $50,000. The new Charger RT offers the most standard horsepower of any muscle car in the industry with a 420 horsepower six-pack, and the Durango GT, now equipped with the 5.7 liter HEMI V8, is the most affordable V8 all-wheel drive vehicle